6:25 when my alarm went off. Got a good into 6.5 hours of sleep, but we're on our way to Wilkes-Barre in Port Authority right now with March Trailways. We got Tom, our driver, over here. Say hi, Tom. Tom's one of their senior drivers. He's got his name on the bus, so.
Not just transportation, you got to be aware of everything around it. Yeah, definitely.
Came from Israel, all the way from, across the Atlantic Ocean, going back to school in Scranton. I have to say that I enjoyed this bus experience. There's a different way I could get to New York City, but I prefer this because it's more reliable and it's more clean, which I like. Thanks for speaking with us, Yosef, and enjoy your ride. Okay, good luck back at school, and we'll see you later. We're gonna check on the bus, get a nice comfortable seat.
Everybody has a seatbelt. It's up to you. If you want to buckle it, it's always the safest way, folks. I'll wake you all up when we get there. Thanks.
Met Corey here, and he's headed to Panther Valley. We've got quite a committed March Trailways guy here.
That is true. For the past 2 years, every week, 4 days a week. I work in the city, and it's the easiest way to commute. It saves me the George Washington Bridge toll. It's about $14 just the bus ticket in itself. I know I never have to wait. Every night, 8 o'clock, I catch the same bus, and every morning, 8:30, I catch the same bus home.
We're off to Wilkes-Barre. Everyone says it kind of differently here.
Barre.
Wilkes-Barre.
Well, that's the way I say it, but it's probably Wilkes-Barre.
Wilkes-Barre. All right, so I'm with Eric here. We just made a stop on our way to Wilkes-Barre in the Poconos.
So I'm on my way to see my woman, and I always ride the bus. Plus, I don't have a car.
You ride the bus often, or?
Oh yeah, quite a bit. I go down to Philadelphia a lot on the March Trailway bus. Visit my family. So I work at Skytop Lodge. It's a resort up here in the Poconos. So I came to the bus station to go to Wilkes-Barre. I've ridden March for many years, and I've never had a bad experience with it.
We've been here since 1908, taking miners to work, and the bridge used to be a toll, so they pay a nickel, come over, go to work, and then go home at night.
How you doing? Nick.
Nick, Shadows, pleasure meeting you, my friend.
Shadows.
Come on in.
March Trailways office right now. We just got in from, where'd we travel from this morning? I already forgot. It's been too many hours on the bus. Port Authority. First of all, how do you even say Wilkes-Barre? How do you say it?
From Wilkes-Barre, it's Wilkes-Barre for the people in this area, or you pronounce it Wilkes-Barre. It's by two names, John Wilkes and someone Barry. And they put it together, it became Wilkes-Barre. Cherouz gets our best customer service scores.
I can tell by his smile that he's got the great customer.
Just get through one way.
1998 November, I'm going back to Tehran for vacation to visit my family. I'm in Newark Airport. I hear my name, so I'm walking away. I said, that must be a mistake. I hear my name again. I turn it on. It's one of my customers that travels to Scranton and buys ticket to New York every day. She's on the same flight with me to London. So,
wow.
That was I couldn't believe it. I said, wow, look at this.
No matter sleet, rain, Cherouz will be here 5 a.m. starting up, getting the place ready. These are the guys that make it happen. It's not the management, it's the people on the ground.
We're here with Hidaki. She's a traveling artist.
One of my favorite places are bus stations. What are people's stories? Where are they traveling to?
So we got a little bit of exposure here.
I am presently on my way to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania with my traveling hat show, Tukey hats.
Have you made good friends on the bus?
I always make awesome friends on the bus. I meet the most interesting people, sometimes a little out there, but that's okay too.
We're gonna be getting ready to take the bus off to Philadelphia. Thanks, guys.
Are about to be redeployed to a new destination, which sounds exciting because we don't know what's gonna happen next. Looking forward to Nashville. I've been hearing really great things about that city, and we'll do something fun. I'm sure.
Unfortunately, we've had some weather issues that are affecting much of where we're going to go in, Columbus and Indianapolis, which could be a little bit of a problem for the upcoming days. So we're in the process of trying to rearrange our itinerary going on. We're talking with Trailways. Are we heading to DC now? Are we going to continue and try to push through the storm? But we'll keep you up to date. It's going to be one heck of an exciting trip. In Philadelphia right now, we're just sitting in the bus terminal trying to figure this all out. Would that be okay if we head down there?
this is part of it. This is the experience.
Our bus for DC doesn't leave until 8:20, so we thought we'd meet up with Richie. He's an old friend from high school who now lives in Philly.
Hey, welcome to Philly, Nick. We got here on Mark's Trailways, and we're rerouting. This has turned out to be from a Trailways ride-along to a Trailways get Nick and TJ to Nashville somehow. And Rich, what are you doing in Philly?
I go to college here and I play baseball in college.
Philly, I guess we're gonna go out we're hungry and get something to eat. This is just the beginning now. We gotta figure it all out. This is what we do when we take a break from Trailways. We get Philly cheesesteaks in Philly. This is my first one, by the way. I don't know, what do you think, Richie?
You can do it.
Gonna be taken care of real quick.
Yep.
I just devoured that cheesesteak. It was awesome, like really awesome, and I'm really glad we had the extra time to do that. Cheers. We just got out of our great dinner. We saw Richie. It was a really nice time. This is outside the Greyhound at Peter Pan and Mark's Trailways terminal in Philadelphia. I think we're on like 11th Street. Of course, this is a change of plans, but I'll tell you what, listen to this. The planes are stopped, the trains are stopped, but the buses are going, and we're on our way to DC.
First stop will be Baltimore, around the time 10:25.
Traveling tattoo artist, just, making my way across the country, visiting new people, new areas.
I took Greyhound down to North Carolina in October, and I finally got the back seat, with the most room, and I had this guy wind up sitting next to me, and I woke up, like in the morning I'd fallen asleep, I woke up and he was pretty much laying on my lap, just the random guy, and I was like, oh, okay. It was a little weird, but
But everyone lived through it?
Yeah, it was no harm done, like nothing, nothing happened, but it was definitely a weird experience. You met somebody that was just backpacking and taking the bus all over the place, so.
You usually hear about college kids backpacking through Europe, and she was over here, and I'm like, you're backpacking through America? I guess we take it for granted because we're from here, but I don't really like driving like that, and I don't know, I think it's safer to just take the bus. Once I get to Philly, I take a rental car, and then to go back, take the car back and ride a bus.
This further stop is Washington, D.C.
It's been too many hours. All right, well, we just made it into Union Station in Washington, D.C. It's been quite a day, I tell you, since 6:20 this morning. This really puts the conclusion on everything, and you can see all the work that's going on around me. I imagine a lot of these nets and work are still due to the earthquake that happened a few years ago, and some of the station ceiling came knocking down. But it's been quite a long day, and we're anxious to go meet our ride outside. So TJ's just gonna follow me out the door here. Got the Capitol in the back.
Oh my gosh. Well, welcome to Washington. This isn't quite what you expected, but you're here now.
The surprise detour and our ride savior.
Middle of the night. Hey, welcome to Washington.
State Trailways, all right. I am freezing cold. Let me get some gloves on and get inside this car. And that concludes the day. From New York Port Authority to Wilkes-Barre and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, all the way down to Washington, D.C. at midnight. We're ready for a good night of sleep. But we're not done yet, because tomorrow starts day 3 of our Trailways ride-along trip to Nashville. We'll see you in the morning.